Our top focus, as Cyclone Biparjoy nears Gujarat coast, parts of Saurashtra Kutch region have been receiving heavy rainfall. The storm is likely to hit around Kutch's Jakau port at 4 p.m. tomorrow. 34,000 have evacuated from Kutch region and 9 towns have been told to completely shut down. So far, 50,000 people have been evacuated to safer places in the state. 597 teams of electricity department are on standby for power supply, and over 4,000 hoardings have been taken down from areas that will bear the impact of the cyclone. Over 18 teams of NDRF and state agency have been deployed for swift relief operations. Ahead of the cyclone's landfall, Bhuj Airport Terminal has been closed and will remain closed until June 16th. Train services have also suffered a hit. 69 trains have been cancelled by the Western Railways as a precautionary measure. There is a possibility of rain in North Gujarat as well. Meanwhile, the centre has sprung into action. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has spoken to 3 service chiefs and reviewed the preparations of the armed forces. Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya has also assessed emergency preparedness in hospitals of Kutch. The IMD has categorised Biparjoy as a severe cyclonic storm.
Right now I'm standing at Gateway of India and you can see how people are enjoying over here the waves which are colliding on the walls, and it is coming out. So people are definitely enjoying over here, but the effects of Cyclone Biparjoy are seen in Mumbai as well. As you can see, the winds and the massive waves in this Arabian Sea over here. From Gateway of India, we are showing you the visuals over here. You can see as well the kind of waves which are coming out, and it just comes out after it collides to the wall. And however, the people are enjoying, but at certain beaches, whether it be Juhu, Versova, Girgaon Chowpatty and many other beaches, Mumbai police has recommended that people should not go near beaches, as one unfortunate incident unfolded 2 days ago when we have seen that 4 boys drowned and they drowned and they died, and the rescue operation was very critical. So Mumbai police is on high alert. They are mentioning the fact that people should not go at the beaches.
We are present here at Ground Zero in Kutch. Besides me is Mandvi Beach on the coastline of Gujarat. And this is one of the epicenter where the cyclone will make landfall tomorrow and will have a severe impact in the surrounding areas. And as we speak, evacuation process is still going on across the coast, and 47,000 people have been shifted to a higher altitude areas in the 8 districts which are prone to cyclone, which will make landfall tomorrow. And as far as Mandvi is concerned, you can see high tide is there, high velocity of wind, and intermittent heavy rainfall is constantly taking place, and this is advancement to the weather condition which is being deteriorating. And at the same time, NDRF, SDRF, local administration all are working in tandem with one goal, that there should be minimum damage and 0 casualty. And at the same time, what will happen tomorrow is something that we will have to closely monitor. But we are reporting from Mandvi, and this is the place tomorrow where the landfall will take place, and it will have a maximum impact in the surrounding area.
The cyclone is all set to make landfall tomorrow, and to know more about its possible impact, I'm joined by DG IMD, Mrutyunjay Mohapatra. Mr. Mohapatra, thank you very much for taking the time out and speaking to us here on Mirror Now. Let me begin by asking you, can you tell us where exactly Cyclone Biparjoy is, and what is the exact time and location for its landfall tomorrow?
Thank you. As per the analysis carried out by IMD today afternoon, the Cyclone Biparjoy is centered over Northeast Arabian Sea, about 260 kilometers southwest of Jakau port. Its wind speed is at present 140 to 150 kilometers per hour, gusting to 165 kilometers per hour. That means it has slightly weakened compared to yesterday. And our forecast is that it will move northeastwards, and it has already started moving northeastwards from today afternoon, and will cross Saurashtra, Kutch and adjoining Pakistan coast between Mandvi and Karachi, close to Jakhau port, around evening of 15th. When I say evening, it is 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock, you can say 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. When it will be hitting the coast, its wind speed will be 125 to 135 kilometers per hour, gusting to 150 kilometers per hour. The forecast issued by IMD has not changed with respect to the landfall point and landfall time. We are continuing in the same forecast.
Mr. Mohapatra, as you speak about that, we're now being told that the cyclone is weakening in intensity. Could you help us understand why that is happening and whether it would reduce the intensity of the cyclone on the Gujarat coast?
Weakening of the cyclone to this level was predicted well in advance. We gave this indication that it will be an extremely severe cyclone storm over the sea, but when it will reach the coast on 15th evening, it will be a very severe cyclone storm with wind speed of 125 to 135 km per hour. And that has happened. The maximum wind speed of the cyclone was 165 to 175 km per hour the day before. But today it has reduced to 140 to 150 km per hour in the afternoon, and it will reduce further by 20 km per hour, and it will reach 125 to 135 km per hour tomorrow when it will be hitting the coast. But still, this wind speed is dangerous. If this wind speed can be categorized as very severe cyclone storm, it can cause the large scale damage. Then with respect to the cause, why it weakened or why it is showing slight weakening, it is mainly because it is passing through an area which has high vertical wind shear. The higher vertical wind shear means the difference of wind in the lower troposphere at a height of 1.5 kilometer and the wind at a height of about 12 kilometer is quite high. If this wind difference becomes high, it becomes unfavorable for maintaining intensity or intensifying the system. So that is one of the reasons. So other reason is that it is coming closer to the coast. So therefore, we should not take it lightly that it is weakening. I will tell you, still it is a very severe cyclone storm. It will cross as a very severe cyclone storm, and it can have the large scale damage. Therefore, all precautionary actions as being suggested by the state government and central government agencies and by IMD should be followed and taken by all stakeholders, including general public.
Also, as we speak about those significant points, should we be bracing for the cyclone's impact in other states, and what would the impact be of the same?
Yes, the cyclone Biparjoy will hit as a very severe cyclone storm Saurashtra and Kutch coast and adjoining Pakistan. Thereafter, it will continue to move northeastwards. So its impact will be over entire Gujarat in terms of rainfall. But maximum rainfall will occur in the coastal districts of Kutch, Morbi, Jamnagar, Porbandar, and Devbhumi Dwarka. There could be heavy to very heavy rainfall in other districts of Saurashtra also, but extreme heavy rainfall will occur in these districts. But as the cyclone will move interior, it will weaken. By 16th morning, it will weaken into a cyclonic storm, and by 17th morning, it will become a depression over South Rajasthan. So therefore, there will be no wind impact significantly after 16th morning. Up to 16th morning, there could be wind impact over different parts of Gujarat, especially Saurashtra coast, Saurashtra interior parts, and also the North Gujarat. But wind speed over North Gujarat will be less, it will be 60 to 70 km per hour only. But the worst impact we can expect only over the districts surrounding the Gulf of Kutch. Then over South Rajasthan and North Gujarat, by 16th, winds will further reduce, will become 45 to 55 km per hour, and hence it will have not much impact except just uprooting of very small trees or breaking of tree branches. But rainfall, we are also expecting heavy to extremely heavy rainfall at isolated places over North Gujarat and South Rajasthan on 16th and 17th. So therefore, some places in Rajasthan also can have the flooding type situation due to the low-lying area inundations.
Right, Mr. Mohapatra, I appreciate you joining us on the broadcast and drawing things, of course, into perspective for our viewers to better understand the impact of the cyclone. But for the moment, we leave it at that. Thank you very much once again. Now,